iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts,
playlists, and listen live on the free iHeart app.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
You know you're in for a good time when Jack Whitehall is on the show. And we're used to seeing him on stage doing stand-up or gallivanting around the world with his father. But he's taken a bit of a pivot, starring in a thriller series called Malice, about a multi-millionaire who hires a sinister nanny played by Jack. Hello, Jack.
Hello. How are you?
Sinister nanny, like Mr. Sheffield. You're gonna be
She was pretty sinister.
She was sinister.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit of a departure for me, and very different kind of pace to doing the shows with my dad. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're filming and traveling with your dad or doing stand-up, you're your own boss to a certain extent, but you're a cog in a very particular kind of a wheel. How different did that feel?
Yeah, I mean, I love the opportunity to jump into acting roles like this, because you are sort of part of an ensemble, and it's great, being in that creative process and working with other actors and directors and writers. And like stand-up can be very solitary and quite lonely at times when you're on tour on your own. And working with my dad, I don't know, the most professional thing in the world. So yeah, it was nice to be on a set with like a load of grown-ups.
As opposed to your father.
And here's this, you've gone from your dad to David Duchovny.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I think that was great working with David Duchovny. He's a legend, and obviously I grew up watching him in the X-Files and Californication and all of these shows, and he's a really interesting and charming guy who I had like a really good natural chemistry with, but then we sort of had to strip it all away because we're playing adversaries in this show and I'm meant to hate his guts, which is quite challenging because he's just so effortlessly charming.
How annoying for you.
That would be hard.
Yes, well, that's what acting is, Brenda.
Yeah, but it would be hard.
Well, I'm sure Jack's mastered the art of acting.
Well, I'm not saying he hasn't.
Jury's out.
Your daughter is 2 years old. Have you picked up some tips on what you don't want in a nanny?
Well, I was actually hiring for a nanny whilst we were doing this because I was filming a lot, and yeah, Elsie was one at the time, so we needed a little bit of extra help. And I feel so sorry for these poor nannies that we interviewed, because the interviewing process was so thorough, and I was asking questions like I was vetting them to work in the CIA and asking them about their relationships with their parents and what they're like around animals, and bringing out the Rorschach test. And yeah, these poor girls were like rabbits in the headlights, not knowing why I was digging in so deep. But it's because the material that I was working with every day was just so alarming. It was quite hard to switch off.
And you don't really see many shows with around a nanny anymore. When we were growing up, you had the Brady Bunch, you had Alice.
Then we had the Boss?
Who's the Boss? You had Fran Drescher, Mr. Sheffield. The nanny genre is back.
Yeah, I think so. I think also, it's a bit of that like cuckoo in the nest thing that people like, Hand That Rocks the Cradle and Talented Mr. Ripley. And then, yeah, it's the sort of the nanny angle, but also I think there's a little bit of that like eat the rich thing going on as well with our show. People quite like watching these, really wealthy families in their gilded cages on these, lavish holidays, having their lives ruined. I think it's quite cathartic.
How
seeing
delicious.
That.
Well, the show has been described as a Talented Mr. Ripley meets White Lotus. Did you get to go to somewhere gorgeous?
We did. We filmed it all in Greece on this island called Paros, which was amazing. And I was there for, a month and a half at the beginning of the summer. And I've honestly never had more set visits in my life. Like the amount of agents that came to visit me. And it's like, you normally cannot drag them to set kicking and screaming to buy you lunch. Yeah. But on this one, they were all coming out of the woodwork, the agents, the publicists. My accountant came. I'd only met her on Zoom, and all of a sudden she was there behind the monitor.
We could have done this on Zoom. What about your dad? Did your dad show up?
Of course. Yeah,
of course, he was there
as well, unnerving everyone.
Washing his socks in the sink.
Yeah, exactly. And then sort of giving me really withering critique on my acting choices.
Oh, Jack, it's always great to talk to you. Malice is out now on Prime Video.
This has been called the show to binge as we head into Christmas. It's got every accolade going for it.
Jack Whitehall, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. So lovely to chat to you again.
Good on you.